So whenever I talk anything on academics, I put a big salute to the legendary teacher of 2 centuries, Professor Ravi Shankar. Now, why do we need this? Why do we need citation improvement? That is one thing. It gives credit. It gives credit. So, okay, now you are going somewhere else. You are going to attend. Now you are here. Sometimes some person has already left and joined AIMS, no? Some professor or principal. So when you go there, they'll say that there is a group of what you call interviewers. One group will test only your publications and citations. One group will check your nursing ability. One group may check your leadership ability. And that is how they conduct the AIMS or JIPMER this thing and then get you. So it gives credit for you. That is very important. Gives credit for you. It adds strength and authority to your work. Now, we have got an article that one day we did, what in Kumbhakonam we did, 200 people ku ஒரே நாள்ல HbA1c எடுத்தோம். எடுத்தனா the average was 8.91. We published it. And what happened was, now recently, this was published in 2013. 2013 la publish on a work. Now 2022 la one fellow has cited. He has undergone a study of community assessment of diabetes incidence in more than 30 countries. And he has cited India's percentage of this thing is not very good. The average A1C is 8.91 and is quoted our work. So it means a community assessment of India has come to our work. So place of work in a specific context. In this context, what is their place? Leave a trail for other scholars. See here, somebody's trail means the footsteps. Various Rajini is moving and sometimes Ram is moving. So what are the footsteps? Now, for example, you have some article on some whatever it is, the nursing care for patients who has come with accident from outside the place. For example, a person from Vilpuram go and land up in an accident in near Sathya and get how you are approaching with passion and all these things. Then what happens is this is being taken by somebody else. She does an RCT or he does an RCT. So this study forms a path like Ram path or a Rajini path here and goes and gives credit to you. These are all the need for increase in citations. Now you see ours is 664. Okay, I can boast. Somebody can show 6,600 also. Somebody can show 3,500 also. Mine is 3,664 and I can say this is an academic achievement. Now again, I am telling a real world experience in 2020, type 2 diabetes mellitus. Again, our article is being quoted. Now, what are the steps to increase? Now, our citation is 664. Now, I wanted to make it to 884 or something like that. What are the steps I should take? This is if you have a title, for example, the title should be like this. Title, if it has a randomized control study and it is likely to get cited earlier or more times. We can also see this or preemptive operation nerve block opioid or morphine consumption is less. This is what is the study like. If any title effectiveness of preemptive nerve block on opioid consumption. We can also use preemptive nerve block decrease to opioid consumption. But what we should not use, just preemptive nerve block decrease opioid consumption. Prefer not to have questions and title. Does a one-to-one nursing care better outcome in toxic critical care, toxicology critical care patients? Does just physiotherapy changes pulmonary outcomes after major surgeries? These type of questions are to be avoided in title. So because question vandale or citation gets the major problem. You should have multicentric studies. You have systematic reviews and meta-analysis. These are cited more. Multicentric studies are cited more. Collaborate with other researchers and co-author papers with them. For example, now you have a lot of friends in the Gulf. Even your students may be in the Gulf, or your students may be in Nigeria. Co-author papers with them so that the outreach is high. So get them, collaborate with other researchers. Not only it is multicentric studies. You can give them some work. You can ask them to write some article. The data you can send and ask them to write, make them co-authors. They can also send some data. These collaborating with other researchers and multicentric studies are going to increase our citations. So this is about title. What we have told about title should be precise, clear cut, and it should preferably have RCT if it is done. Now you go to keywords, because what happens is, if you go to search on Google about the topic, it will search first the title. Then it will search the keywords. So your keywords should be very clear about our article. For example, this is an ultrasound guided our article. Clearly it should be there. For example, if you take any other thing, for example, now labor analgesia, a nursing intervention or a music intervention. So here, labor, pain, music, nurse should be clear so that it will pick up. Otherwise, keywords and title are must for the journal to be picked up, or for your article have to be picked up. You can also write in abstract all these things. Now, what I want to tell is very important. Because sometimes I stop as very important, because people will in this webinars, no, this is like something like TV. If you go and talk in some Sun TV or some TV, no, nobody will be there except the cameraman. We have to talk like that. So if you are something like that webinars, we talk so that 127 people are listening. I don't know how many are listening. So in between I will stop, so that what is happening, somebody will look. Abstract should be clear. For example, background and aims. Methodology should be clear. Why we have taken 70 samples? Why we have taken 100 samples? What is the statistics? What is the major result? What is the primary outcome? Is it a randomized blinded study? Results, conclusion should be clear for the primary outcome. This is what is happened. Music, if you give labor analgesia, is better than passionate nursing care in labor pain relief. Clear, it should be the conclusion, because many of the journals, only abstract is available. Now, if you click, it will ask you to pay 36 pounds, 34 pounds. So we cannot have those things. So we can have by other ways also, but I will tell later. But only thing is, if the abstract is clear, exhaustive and precise, then the fellow will cite even with reading with abstract. Another problem, here you can see this is my article. My name is Srinivasan Parthasarathy. Here you can see my name is Parthasarathy Srinivasan. Here it is Parthasarathy Srinivasan, but quotation citers is Srinivasan P. So if you have Parthasarathy Srinivasan, Srinivasan Parthasarathy, and Srinivasan P, so many names that itself puts you down. So slightly, or you think about whenever you start, what is the citation name? In this, they will ask to cite as. That you change in the proof. My citation should be not P. Srinivasan, it should be Parthasarathy. Yes. This is what her name is Monisha. Now you see Sundarrajan name. Monisha Sundarrajan. She is actually Monisha, yes. Now what happens is it becomes like this. So if the citation is going to be, if somebody cites, no, the DOI is there nowadays, put normal, this will not be picked up in the citations. Prefer open access. There's another article which was published in August 2023. Here we have paid. We have paid, our institute has paid for this journal. So there is no lock, open. On day one, it is around $2,600 for making open access. This we have published without paying, because Shri Balaji Vidyapith gave us this, paid it along with BMG. So if it is open access, now you can see this article is #1 journal of anesthesia, which has an impact factor of 8. What happened was, as soon as this was published, this is a slightly controversial thing. So there was a lot of storm in the Europe. How this is possible, all these things. Within 2 days, it's a big journal, big impact factor, and it came as open access. That is why we prefer to have open access. And if it is not open access, now very clear, crystal clear abstract should be there. Make your manuscript easily accessible. Now you see here, anesthetic management of severe IO posted for myomectomy is our article. Now, I have my own website. I have put this article in the publication section of this website. So what happens is, now if you search this, myomectomy, anesthesia, severe aortic stenosis, then the Google will pick up from here and not from the journal sometimes. If the journal is not that much good, then it will pick up from here. It has so many times pick up from painfreepartha.com. So make your manuscript easily accessible. So already she has told RCID IDs. Here RCID ID is important because sometimes Srinivasan Parthasarathy S, all these things will come. But if you click this RCID ID, automatically it will be cited. So every researcher should have an RCID ID. And this ID, some journals put it like this, some journals will not put. Share your data. Now you can upload Zenoda.com, fix share, Mendeley, go to it, log in, and then upload your article. Read digital repository, open an account, and upload your article. There will be so much access. See, your article is HIV nursing, whatever it is, or International Journal of Psychiatric Nursing. Now, instead of this only, now we have got in Fixshare, Mendeley, Dryad, Harvard, Open Size, Zenoda. So you have got your data all here. So beware, certain journals don't allow that. That you have to be careful. DOI, Digital Object Identifiers. Some journals automatically give DOIs. It will go there. But some journals will not give DOI. If it is there in the research gate itself will give DOI. Or otherwise, we can get you in DOIE or from Zenoda free. Now, what you have to do is, you have to need to give only 3-4 minutes. One article ready and Zenoda open, free sign. But this is 1 or 2 articles are okay, otherwise it is slightly paid. And Zenoda is free, and our SBB has got SBB hub, in which this DOI is created if you want by giving PDFs. If you go on upload PDF, your DOI will come. Now there are a lot of citation boosters, that is pay and cite. So if you want really, you can pay, and Inago is there. They will make all these arrangements. They will increase your search engine optimization, and your citation of an article may move up from 8 to 15 in 1.5 years. But it is little costly. Now I have an article. The impact of meditation on ensuring better attention among stroke patients, a systematic review. Now what I have done is, I have gone into DOIE and uploaded this, and I got a DOI number and a QR for my article. Now if I want to cite it, I can add this DOI also. But this journal does not give DOI. It has got only an URL link. Publish a review paper to increase citations. For example, I have done a lot of work in popliteal sciatic nerve. Put anything, review article. This is a review article, and cite a few things. It is not completely unethical because you have got your research, 5-6 researchers on this article, and you are writing a review of this. So get all these things into this. Publish a review paper to increase the citation score. For example, labor pain and nursing care. Talk to researchers and friends. Go to conference. He is Bhavani Shankar Kodali, one of the greatest in epidural labor pain relief. But I was talking to him in Mysuru a few 1.5 months ago, I think, 11th August 2023, about my technique of labor pain relief. And he was keenly listening. Probably it has stuck into his mind. So talk to researchers and friends. You have got a Facebook ID. Put this DOI here in my Facebook. But what I have done is, all this topic I have not put. You see here, because there are a lot of Facebook friends who are not doctors. Okay, now you have to put this thing like my article in Indian Journal of Anesthesia on nasal surgery anesthesia. You can also put nose surgery anesthesia, or you can also put nurse care tracheostomy, whatever it is. So if you put it like this, somebody will click. There are one more thing in journals, what you call is altmetrics. Altmetric score is not only citations. It is how much time viewed, it is how much time downloaded, how much time in which countries, it is global or confined to one country. All these things are getting it together to find out an altmetric score of your article. Sometimes if they click and see, somebody may be interested. Your Facebook friend may be interested in this nasal surgery anesthesia. So this is our article published in another 10 days ago in Indian Journal of Anesthesia. Single point. Tushar, Ravishankar, Parthasarathy and Tina. Now what I have done is here, Anesthesia News today has got 300 professors. Anesthesia News PG has got some 250 PGs. Anesthesia News Tamil Nadu, this has got Tamil Nadu PGs. So all these things are around 400, 500 people. So what I have put is, I have put the link here. Link here. Somebody clicks. And out of these 1,500 people, at least around 8 or 10 people will be doing the same thesis, will be doing the same thesis or a very closely similar thesis. So then immediately they will download, get it, and put it in a citation. So WhatsApp groups put it like this. So you know all ResearchGate, add articles if open access is not there. Yes, if open access is not there, if the fellow, somebody wants a full article in the ResearchGate, you can add it as a Word document. The Word document may have pictures last. The Word document may have tables last. You can add as a Word document in the ResearchGate, but it should not be published as PDF when there is no open access. Now I am coming back to this. My 663 citations, 485, Google Scholar. Now what we are told, we have ResearchGate, RCID IDs, and go to Facebook, WhatsApp, Google Scholar, so many things. Now you see, this is one called academia.edu. Madam? Shaji madam?
Yes, sir.
So I'm okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Am I not fast, no?
No, sir, you can proceed, sir.
So if you have an academia.edu account and go open here, this is my academia.edu. Here there is an upload. Click here. It will ask, hardly it will take 30 to 40 seconds to upload an article. It will ask the title. It will ask if he has a DOI number. If you paste the DOI number, automatically all things will come, and it will ask what is your researcher interest, and if any co-authors, you can put the co-authors, and it is a published article or a publishing article. Because it's a published article, click submit, and it will go there. So upload into academia.edu. You can have LinkedIn, Twitter accounts. All are free. That is what I want to tell again. There are Google Scholar, academia.edu. All are free. WhatsApp, Facebook, anything are free. What is more important is going to be the next slide. The next slide is going to be very, very important. Next to next. Start writing book chapters. You see here, my wife is Suchitra, is actually a nutrition and biochemistry. What we have done is rule of fruits in Parkinson's disease. She has got a lot of articles in rare foods, and she has got articles on Parkinson's. So we have linked all these citations and written a textbook chapter on role of fruits in Parkinson's. Again, I'm telling you, this is very important. What I have done so far told, you should have an RCID, ResearchGate, Google Scholar, academia.edu, all these things. You have to upload in all these things. All the co-authors to do the above. For example, Parthasarathy has done in RCID, ResearchGate, Google Scholar, all the Facebook, WhatsApp. T.S. Shanti has to do all this. M.R. Sujitra has gone to all this. Now you see, if you do 10 authors are going to upload in academia.edu, Google Scholar, ResearchGate, see the wideness of its spread, reach. Then what is citation manipulation? Citation manipulation, references do not contribute to the scholarly content of the article. Now, this is what has happened in now a recent university problems. Now, what is your article in Parkinson's and fruit? What happens is, now you add the last word. You add a last word. Fruits are not only included to treat Parkinson's, but also included to treat diabetes and hypertension. So this sentence is absolutely does not contribute to the scholarly content of the article. Now you have written a sentence in the discussion. Rare fruits are also used to treat cancer. Rare fruits are also used to diseases like diabetes and hypertension. Then what do? You put Sitapal in hypertension by Suchitra et al. Sitapal in Parkinson's by Sita et al. Suchitra et al. And this sentence has attracted 5 citations, and all the 5 citations are yours. So when references do not scholarly content, it should be close. Again, I am telling you one. For example, I think people are not using much of this thing. Some analysis, for example, you want a mass spectroscopy analysis or HPLC analysis for finding out the drug concentration or something like that. Okay. Now you are writing for an article on Tegretol or Zeptol or whatever it is. Now, what you do is you cite as HPLC, liquid profile chromatography, and you cite your article which you have done previously on digoxin. You have not found out HPLC. You have not found out mass spectroscopy. What you have done is you have done GCMS analysis and you have done this analysis before in some other drug like digoxin, and you are putting all your things in the next drug like Tegretol, the same thing. That is completely manipulation. Any party request where motivations are self-promotion. No. Penalties may be there. Journals should develop policies. There may be instances where self-citations are legitimate. Yes, it is there. Legitimate is there. But I have only worked in that. Because I have done a lot of work in sciatic popliteal block. So if I put a write 1500, some 25 citations, 4 or 5 may be there for me. So self-citation and request for citations are legitimate. Now I will prefer, there is one, she was telling about it, she doesn't want to tell the name. This is that person. So he has got some 7,000 citations and he has received an award, out of which more than 95% are his own citation. He clearly comes out to the press and tells that this is the topic which I have only worked for more than 20 years. So I have to put my citations. Now what I feel on the whole, you have to put self-citation or not. People will think, no, what is this fellow telling? Self-citation self-citation increase self-citation citation manipulation. Both this fellow is telling. Now, 10% for the author and 10% for the journal. Very important. Some of the journals ask, why you have not quoted any of our articles? Our article, Journal of Medical and Allied Pharmaceutical Sciences is there. Your article is fitting to this journals. This is articles. Why can't you quote this? Yes, we can quote up to maximum of 10%. So, for example, you are publishing in Indian Journal of Nursing and you have 20 citations. 2 can be from the Indian Journal of Nursing previously, not more than that. 10% of the authors. If Shaji Madam is writing an article and has 40 citations, 40 references, 4 she can add her own. That is not going to be very critical. 4 is okay if she has done the work. Not much a problem. But there is one journal, Biomedicine, in which we have published the usefulness of warm water in weight reduction in March 2023, where As soon as I uploaded the article, immediately within 3 days it came, remove all your self-citations. There was 20, there was only 2. I removed the self-citation and uploaded again. Then only it went to parent. It is Biomedicine India. What is citation stacking? Now you see, what is citation stacking is, Shaji madam is there. She is working in Sathya Institute, Shri Balaji Vidyapith. Now she has got her own friend, who is working in Amrita University. Now what she does is, she writes a systematic review on some research on whatever it is, from nursing care or some other article, or and cites 25% of articles from Amrita University, her friend. Her friend may be some Jasmine or somebody else. And what Jasmine does, she writes an article, review article, publishes and quotes 25 from Helen Shaji. So this is what is called citation stacking. My wife has got friend in Avinash Lingam, Sumati. And Sumati writes a review article and quotes all Sujitras. And Sujitra writes an article and quotes all these things. It is not self-citation. It is not journal self-citation. Absolutely 0% self-citation. But this is what is called citation stacking. Style does not matter. AMA style, Chicago, CSC, IE, Vancouver, whatever it is, it will pick up. Most of the journals, our citation will be like this. If you start now publishing here, some 3-4 years, your citation will pick up and slowly come down and strike. Now, if you want to increase, that's our getting. There are certain journals, you see, what my 663, I have published around 6 or 7 in this journal. The 6 or 7 articles out of my 200 articles are giving me around 200, because this journal, if you type something, it will come from this journal. So they have got the search engine optimization work done for their website very frequently and continuously, so that any title, if you search eclampsia, you search, this title will come. Now, what is H index and I-10 index? Now you see here 14 is H index, 660. How many publications of mine are cited how many times? Now in these 200 publications of mine, 14 citations, 14 articles are cited 14 times. Then maybe one excess, 15 articles, but it should be same, 14, 14. It may be either 14, 15 or so. Then the score only will come as 14 only. 14 publications are cited 14 times. Here you can see 5 articles are cited 5 times. This is what is H index. You can see the citations is 650 and my H index is 14. I-10 index means one article is cited 10 times. That means score is 1. One article, for example, anesthesia and eclampsia, pre-eclampsia and magnesium sulfate. That is one article. One article is cited 10 times. Then it means my I-10 score is 1. 20 of my articles are cited more than 10 times. This is what is called I-10 index. My formula is, if you are a 20-year of very active researcher, we cannot completely conclude that SBB staff nurse or SBB this thing is there, because we have got a lot of clinical work, we have got NAC work, NABH work. Yes, 20 years of researcher, the H index 20 is excellent. Now we are going to see this, our guide or Ravi Shankar. You see here, it is 1800 or 1780, in which only 23 publications are cited 23 times. This is little less for the number of citations. Means his work citation is not widespread. For example, 100 articles he has got. 23 articles are cited 23 times. For example, he's got some 300 articles. 23 articles are cited 23 times. See the number here, 1080. That means few articles are cited excessively. Excellent articles. He has written an article on ventilator-associated pneumonia. That is cited 192 times. He has got an article of how to keep a wedge for cesarean section. That is cited around 140 times. So few articles are cited excessively. There are two best techniques to improve your citations. Write a standard articles and choose a standard. These are very important. Write a standard article and choose a standard journal. Emerging concepts, don't go in for it. If you want to write now for about COVID-19, it is gone now, means how it will get cited. Write about emerging concepts. What is emerging? Artificial intelligence in the care of ICU patients versus nursing care manual, something like that. Can AI, artificial assistants, help staff nurses maintain the software better? Something like that. So emerging concepts rather than old concepts. These are the three things which you need to do to increase your citations. I am very clear now because when I started, there were 133. When I started my third slide, it came to 126. Now it is 107. I am very comfortable. It has not come down to 26 or 22. So it is still 106. So the stock is not that bad, madam. What do you say? Good article, good journal. ResearchGate, Scopus, Arcidides, Facebook and WhatsApp, all co-authors. Write a book chapter and cite. Write a review article and cite. Get DOI. Get into open access always. So sometimes we don't get open access. What we do is there are certain websites like SciHub, or we can always write to the corresponding author, email to the corresponding. This article is not open access. We are from India, South Indian small institute. So we cannot afford to pay 36 pounds. Can you share the article with us as PDF as a part of academic outreach? And most of the authors will send you. I have done like this. Most of the corresponding authors will send you through email the published one, and we don't need to share all these things. We can write what you have written with citations. Thank you all.